Alright. We were having a good session, and we're going to continue to have a good session. Thank you all for waiting. Nickerman, yes, I am in top 50. My alliance is currently sitting 27. Yeah, man. La gente con quien es vivo. Era una broma, gente, boxer. Yeah, man. We got. See, the thing is that we were able to play so high because we got organized, you know. Astig does have a lot of free-to-play players, and they do have a hard time, I guess you could say, having consistently having meta players, meta titans, excuse me, because a lot choose just to play at a different pace from what I've experienced. We've always encouraged people to save and plan accordingly, and it's always been a difficulty when we don't get a heads up as to when events will be happening and what the event is about, you know. So put my alliance on the title. I should do that, huh? It's a good one, Ickerman. I'll put them on there. The other part is that this mic is so sensitive, it picks up things in the entire living room. So what you just heard the click, click in the background was an ice machine. So you can hear some people walking down the hallway too. It's crazy. Maybe I think there's adjustments out there for that. That way it could be less sensitive, but I can't see. It's just a plug and play type of microphone, so nothing too fancy. Let's see. Nick. Yeah. Well, okay. I do want to bring up. Oh yeah, we were talking about that. So we got. Let's see. Remnants of Darkness. Why is this not making sense right now? That's currently going on. Okay, I'm looking at the blog as I'm playing, but Remnants of Darkness, Halloween thing that we got going on. Just going over the same thing, but make sure you're collecting your bone dregs. They don't stack, so if you miss a bone drag because you went over the timer, then it goes away. I don't know if people have ever placed tickets to gain those. I think it would be fair if we do, and if you have heard of anything, let me know, because I think I already missed 2. I can't keep track at night. I'm usually asleep, like everyone should be. But yeah. Doing some grinding, dude. Now we also have a fusion event. I would appreciate you guys sharing what you guys are going to be working on. I'm going to talk about that shortly too. Just to show what Titans I'll be working on for the event. I've tried adding a picture-in-picture. I don't know what that means, Nickerman. Sounds very technical. Boxer ahorita en este momento es el mejor. Especialmente porque le fortalece mucho al Horde. Y también cuando está en defensa, the Corrupted Horse, reemplazan al soldado que se te murió. So, es muy difícil batallar contra una defensa muy, que introduce más soldados cuando uno muere. Básicamente, ¿qué sería? ¿Cómo se dice? Replacement. I don't know. Ahorita se me escapan las palabras. Tengo que jugar este juego más en español para que los términos no estén tan hechos mierda. Pero le vamos a ir. Pero sí, es el mejor. Hasta aún en ataque me gusta. Así evito yo perder muchos soldados. He's cool. I'll Discord you with my stream so you can head to your... Oh, fuck that, dude. Nickerman, I tried doing that. So my computer isn't as strong as PROMETHEO's, bro. It's gonna keep making OBS crashes, just overloads it. Rostam and Wajet just pulled Sobek from Epic. Ooh, he might be in another Egyptian collection, but I think I'll hold on until. That's a smart move. But Zarkun, I don't know how long you've been playing, but the Pantheon has been around for a while, and I think it had been almost a year since they had added any changes to it. So I don't know if you really want to hold on to Sobek. But you know what, dude? Holding on to him for a potential Pantheon collection ain't a bad idea. No, I definitely think that he is not going to be offered very often outside of the Halloween area because of the whole Void thing. So probably best just to play it safe and keep him. So yeah, Nickerman. So Friday night. Was it Friday night? I think I was live Friday night with the guys, and we definitely tried that with PROMETHEO. But I believe it's just I think I was probably doing something that was overloading, and it was probably not just the game itself. But we'd have to try it off stream. I don't want to really test with it right now. You know what? We should set something up, Nickerman. We'll schedule something out. We'll chat in Discord throughout the week, and we'll see if we can set up a stream. We'll do like a private stream, and then we'll try and run and see how what I could do on my end to avoid it overloading OBS, and maybe doing something like we did with PROMETHEO on that stream. We'll see. Oh, Boxer, ¿a qué nivel está tu castillo? Está a nivel 15, me imagino. El 15 son los 16 esqueletos. Ok, ya los esqueletos. Yeah. Oh, so en español el horde se dice que son esqueletos. Okay. Yo pensé que esa era la hechiza, el spell, right? Okay. Entonces a los 14 también desbloquea uno Storm Maidens. How do you say Storm Maidens? Dude, I'm gonna hold on. working on a Titan build for someone I plan on raiding with during Conquest. Nice, dude. I'm gonna see how far I can get in Conquest using ROSTAM and Poison Cloud spells, but I think I'm not gonna be doing that because I really want to get quicker raids, and this isn't working for me. But anyway, for most of you that don't know, I was a huge advocate for the Anubis build, using Mjolnir, if you have it, obviously, Golden Scales, and Void Rune. The reason I would use Anubis with those, at least those stocked relics, those 3 relics, was because it really empowers the spell, the terror spell, so that when you would fight or go into ping pong battles, you're getting into like 7-8 second battles because you're just blasting through every battalion unit. But you would go in with all Storm Maidens, and they would attack any solo unit, which would either be the Panthers or the Goliaths, you just hit auto, the Maidens would lock into the appropriate troops, and then you just blast Grenadiers, Archers, everything, and you just do that for a long time, man. You get pretty far. It's good stuff, but with the maps not being larger, you gotta adjust to it. I think Poison Cloud spell is the way to go, because it doesn't make the unit run in the opposite direction, which then adds time. But then I'm also hearing about Achilles being a good ping pong thing. We're gonna do some of that too. We'll try different things. Let's see. Boxers Pisces says he's back. Hey Pisces, welcome back. Boxer dice: estoy como loco intentando mejorar mi castillo lo más rápido posible. Creo que el sábado siguiente lo lograré. Yeah, te recomiendo también que tengas en mente, llegando al castillo nivel 19, verás una gran diferencia en la potencia de los soldados. Y titanes que fortifican a los soldados vale mucho más que un titán soltero. I guess not soltero, pero que no soltero, no, ¿cuál es la palabra? Sería con solo atacar primordialmente con titanes y no llevar los soldados. Cuando uno ya comienza a subir del nivel 21 al 22 y siguiendo ahí, son diferencias muy drásticas. La potencia del soldado drásticamente sube. Entonces eso es lo que también beneficia la defensa del castillo, que ya es subiendo nivel, que sería lógico, pero en este juego se ve la gran diferencia ya después del nivel 21. Ahorita te recomiendo el solo jugar y aprender el juego, y con el tiempo se mejora la situación en la defensa. Yeah, Jinshu es buenísimo porque es veloz y también te da el hechizo del veneno, y todo eso beneficia al estar atacando y evitar perder tantos mis tropas. Ok, Boxer, me vas a ayudar bastante con los términos en este juego porque los tengo que dominar bien. Hey Christian, what's going on? Achilles for Conquest all the way. I'm going to use the different Titans for Cat PP because my Achilles is maxed. Well, I mean, if it's just Capon, does it even matter if you use... Oh, I guess... Oh. Do you use... Hey, Pisces, does that mean you use XP bottles? Oh, I see, yes. I would use experience bottles during Cat PP. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Nickerman, yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. I think I probably have just a small tweak to make. Um, and then that way we can figure something out, bro. Because the capture card is working pretty well. It's a pretty decent one, you know? It's nothing, it wasn't crazy, but pretty cool. Let's see. Let's have a look. Cool, there's that. Let's see. Anyway, for Conquest though, oh man, I'm so excited. So excited. I have a couple important relics to max. I got the second Dragon Slayer from the event that I need to max, and I'm gonna focus. I think I'll focus on that one afterwards. Oof, and it's gonna be quite a busy week too. Can't believe the month's already over. Oh, Christian Words. Well, I'm glad that these late streams help. I would like to really, you know, I keep telling you guys I want to stick to them, and there are certain nights that work best, and whatnot. But I feel like right now, Sunday nights at this hour work for me. Tuesday nights at this hour really work well, and then like something in the afternoon on a Thursday, which I guess would be the really good one. You know what I mean? Not the good one in the sense where it's like the higher volume would be, you know, tuning in. These streams are really just to add something random in there. It's fun. It's fun. You know, helps me out, especially when it comes to event grinding. Because sometimes it is very difficult to find the appropriate time to just sit down and grind for a very extended line, you know, times. I usually have to do very scattered, like 1 hour here, another hour and a half there throughout the day. The fun part is when you could do like a good sit down, watch a movie, and do that for like a couple, like, you know, 3 or 4 hours. Sabes que Corthan Boxer es un titán, you know, bueno con quien iniciar en aprender lo que, you know, es este juego, porque cuando yo también tuve ese titán, cuando desbloqueé las Storm Maidens, y como todo lo atacaba a él y tenía él niveles muy altos de health, me permitía atacar cualquier cosa porque las Storm Maidens atacaban detrás de él y él solo tomando todo el damage. It was good. Pigsy, uff, buenísimo también. Pisces Shark says, I don't hoard my eggs. I use them to help finish what I'm working on. Once I get ROSTAM up. Okay. I need to really stop hoarding my XP bottles because I usually like to use them specifically during Conquest. But oh, sí, también eso ayuda mucho cuando cambian la hora. Pero también para ustedes, ¿oscurece más temprano o oscurece más tarde? Let's see. Oh, Pisces. Discord's open if you want to hop on, dude. You should be able to log in all the way. I have to wait. Right? I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
You sound super quiet to me.
Yeah, everyone's barely going to bed. I'm not trying to wake up the kiddo.
Okay, explain.
Yeah. How you doing, dude? How's the grind, post grind going for you?
Just relaxing, figuring some stuff out.
Nice.
I'm just waiting for the event to be over so I can finally get the pre-leveled ROSTAM.
Oh, I know, dude. What are you gonna do with that one?
Oh, the pre-leveled one? I'm gonna max that. I didn't even touch the level 1 I got from the event.
Oh,
because
okay.
that's probably gonna just be prestige food then.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the relics to work on too, so.
Yeah, that's a good call too. I've actually learned that. Funny you bring that up because you know, I remember for the longest time I'd always want to get like 2 of the featured Titan, but if you don't ever have, you know, the set of relics that are gonna really empower them, it's almost kind of useless because they're not as good. So, Gasan86, good morning, good sir, how are you? Oh damn, Boxer. Bueno, Boxer, así es como se tienen que abarcar las cosas, uno tiene que insistir. Y lo bueno es que cumpliste, te ganaste el Pigsy. Zarkun says he's full of Guardian food. I'm sure I can max Wadjet and Rostam. They're 42.
Yeah, my Titan Hall is full of Guardian too. I would fuse all the 2 stars and 1 stars away, and
yeah.
then what happens? I get, oh, your Titan Hall is full. And I'm like,
oh my
but there's
God.
nothing but Guardians.
Damn, that's crazy. You know, the craziest part is that I don't know. I'm just getting such a mixed amount of Titan drops that it's getting annoying because I don't have, for example, I have a surplus of Ranger food for the first time ever, but I don't have a Ranger I want to level up. You know what I mean? And unless it's
that becomes the part where you put that Ranger food into other Titans.
So like not within the same class then?
No. Yeah, so you put your Ranger food into a different Titan class. Because whenever I would work on a specific Titan, if I don't have a lot of food for that specific one, I start taking from other Titan classes because it just, you're working on a featured Titan.
Yeah.
You obviously want to put a lot of effort into that.
Yeah. You know what I used to do was I would like pre-level like a bunch of 1 stars and 2 stars. But then I just got too lazy to do that. And I think that's kind of probably why. Because I would usually get my 1 stars and 2 stars to like level 20. And then whenever it was a fusion event, I would have a bunch of pre-level Titans and stuff like that. And that would help out. But it's kind of a lot of management in that after that. But I don't know.
I pre-leveled some 3 stars to level 20.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, that at least, I feel like you don't lose as much if you do that, you know what I mean? Because in fusing, you're always losing. You're always losing something. Whether it's XP or a really Titan you don't want to lose or something, you know?
Yeah, the only time you're not losing experience is if you're just fusing the level 1 Titans into the 4-star Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Because anytime you pre-level something, you do lose experience, but, comparing the costs, it can be, really saving if you don't have the glitch, for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Zarkun. Yeah, Berserkers, Zarkun are always difficult, man. Zarkun, you brought something up about Wadjet. I was thinking about this and I wanted to bring this topic up. I realized that a lot of us have different ways of playing the game. And certain Titans can definitely fit a purpose, right? Now, Wadjet is definitely not going to be a Titan, at least not that I can think of, that would be able to help you take down a garrison, I guess you could say a pretty. Anyway, point. Moving on. I'm not going to extend that thought, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to be using Wadjet as a speed raider because of the huge damage, or what's the word I'm looking for? Because of the poison spell buffs that she give. Others probably wouldn't want to use her because they'd want to use something else and blah blah blah. But for me, I found it that I was able to actually get a pretty good amount of speed grinding done with her because I was using spells. And again, everybody can use different Titans for different reasons. I'm not going to use her to go take down garrisons or cat pawn because it's a waste. But I am going to use it as speed raid because, like I'm saying, the poison spells help. And I'm going to try and do several hundred with her tomorrow and see how that works. And if it doesn't work, well then you know what? At least I tried. But I definitely encourage people to try. Almost like assigning Titans for certain tasks. You know what I mean? You got your big attackers, you got your defenders, you got the ones that you play just to have a couple, fun battles with, and then you have the other ones that are maybe event grinders or maybe conquest, cat pawn grinders or something like that. It's a big arsenal of tools that you can build and stuff. So just wanted to throw that idea out there.
Yeah, kind of like how I have specific Titans for specific things. Like Achilles is definitely for conquest now. Achilles is really good for that.
Yeah.
On Plinth 11, he wasn't as good though. So I would probably test out a few things on there. Oh my gosh, it's so wide map, and then the troops just don't get there fast enough. I hate how the map is because you try to use a fireball spell, but you can't zoom in at all, so it's hard to get it properly.
Wow, that's good to hear because I don't think I've gone past just completing, because I usually will just finish Conquest right on time. You know what I mean? So I hope that I get to experience.
I always use the free battle, because once you finish 10, you get orb stones to do a free battle.
Yeah, usually by the time I get that, I don't even bother anymore. Let's see. Boxer's asking me an interesting question. I'll read it in Spanish and I'll answer it in both English and Spanish. He says that una pregunta: ¿me podrías dar alguna recomendación para después crear una alianza y tenga éxito? So Boxer's asking me any recommendations that I could provide with starting your own alliance and being successful. Let's see. Lo primero que te recomiendo es que tu castillo esté en un nivel que pudiera competir. No te recomendaría iniciar una alianza y estar muy arriba en liga. Te recomendaría primero establecerte con unos 10 jugadores que tengan buena comunicación y la misma meta de jugar, y de ahí bajar ligas y buscar a jugadores interesados, y de ahí comenzar y aprender, y con el tiempo uno aprende qué jugadores estarían o estarán interesados en unirse con uno o quienes no. Oh, hey, Headbanger, what's up, man? Yeah, dude, I'm speaking Spanish, bro. We're gonna trying to branch out to my Spanish peeps. Um, so for everybody out there listening, what I shared to was when it comes to starting an alliance, you definitely want to be able to be at a decent competitive level. And I can't really give a number for that because it just also depends on what league you're going to be playing. Obviously, if you are max everything, then that makes it easier to be able to compete within any league. But if you want to start a brand new alliance and recruit from the bottom up, and you're a new player, then I would probably say, I don't know, if I had to give a number, at least Castle 18, and maybe be down in like, I don't know what, Platinum, Elite, and just recruit there. So that was the idea I'm giving him, to also establish yourself with at least 10 players within the same, that all share the same point of view when it comes to the game. One of the most challenging things when it comes to an alliance, and I'm still learning, is keeping everybody active, everybody, to keep everyone communicating. That's super difficult. But as long as you can at least have 10 solid players that share the same mentality, that's huge right there. Because in that, they can at least be motivators and supporters when it comes to your team and stuff. So yeah. Pero también, Boxer, una cosa muy importante es que seas muy paciente y también nunca pierdas la meta. Que si quieren competir, manténganse en una mentalidad competitiva. Si quieren enfocarse en los torneos, well, tener que buscar y modificar todo, pero siempre manteniéndose enfocado en la meta de la alianza, porque llega un punto donde la alianza pierde mucha motivación, y es cuando uno tiene que ajustar, pero siempre manteniendo enfoque, que por esa razón se armó todo, y de vez en cuando posiblemente se presente una situación donde ya uno quiera cambiar y modificar, y eso con el tiempo. Pero siempre manteniendo una buena fuente de comunicación con el equipo es importantísimo también. Let's see. Hey Val, what's going on? How's it going? Welcome. Let's see.
So do you mind if I share my experience with Wadjet?
Oh, dude, please.
So, I don't completely remember, but I think shortly after Wadjet's event, there was a conquest, and I maxed Wadjet so quickly because she was raiding so fast, and I would throw in any sort of experience bottles as I would do it. Now, back then, I would do normal raids, so I was obviously getting the experience, for the Titan at the time. I don't remember who else I used, because I maxed Wadjet in that event. I also maxed some other Titan, but I can't remember who it was. But yeah, the speed raids were awesome.
Yeah.
She does really good if you do a Panther build.
Yes, absolutely. That's the thing is, which is, I appreciate you bringing that topic up. Thank you for adding those points too. Titans all have different uses and stuff, and you always want to have a nice range of a collection. But definitely Wadjet. The nice part is that you don't really have to worry about troop loss with her, because she's giving the Panthers elemental and range resist to work off of. You know what I mean? So when it comes to speed rating, if your troops are low level and they don't have any resistances, you lose troops really fast. And I'm sure, Pisces, you can definitely tell that probably raiding with Wadjet was a lot less stressful because your cats weren't dying so much. You know what I mean? And then, if you're
Especially when you're speed rating. One of the biggest help is when you can use a Titan that doesn't lose as much troops or
Mm-hmm.
loses no troops.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's why a lot of people use Achilles, because he can save pretty much all the troops no matter what. The only time I lose an archer is if on that one land where two panthers attack the same archer and one of the panthers lands a crit. And that's the only time that happens.
Oh, nice, dude. You know, steal. What are you talking about, Headbanger? I'm not stealing any players yet. Let's see. Friends from your old alliance, so you steal players? Yeah, I should be stealing players. Headbanger, when are you gonna come visit me, man? Come on. Nickerman says plug. Oh gosh. For your new alliance. Oh yeah, dude. I was trying to steal a couple people here and there, but I'm really trying to promote. My goal. You know, the funny thing, Headbanger's bringing up is that I was really trying to promote my alliance in October, because I wanted to stream frequently, and obviously all that went south. But damn, dude, these poison cloud spells are the best, man. There we go. It just takes 15.
It's really nice that Wajek gives free poison clouds.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I don't have the staff of poison. So, like, if you have the poison spells and you throw the flaming ruin on, it's very good.
Yeah.
Especially for speed rating.
You know what? We've been talking about Wajette the whole time, and I'm actually going to set her up as I am going to use her for tomorrow. So this is, you know, this is going to be my suggestion to you all. Now, here's the thing: I will say, the relics are very essential, but the number one that you need is definitely Staff of Poison. Okay. Now, if you don't have the Staff of Poison, the other option is, let's see. First, I want to put on. Hold on, where are we? First, I want to put on. Where are we? This one, Cockroach Pendant. Now, check this out. This was released for Nagal. It has Titan and True Poison damage. Because it has that variety on the first skill, any Titan can put it on. Okay. Now it has a 50% poison cloud duration, which is helpful, but then it has 24% resist against range resist for Panthers. So that's one of them that I'm using. The other one is going to be, I'll tell you right now. It is Poison Tome, and the reason I'm using Poison Tome is because it provides troop damage to poison, but it's got 3 poison cloud spells, and then it's got poison resist. That's a good option, but really what we're going for is that extra damage for the Panthers, and then 3 extra spells, and then the other thing is this Poison Tome is available in the Pantheon. You need some pretty hard to get Titans to be able to reach it, but that's the other one I'm going to use. And then after that, I am going to be using, like I mentioned, Staff of Poison. Staff of Poison is going to be giving you 3 more poison cloud spells, 65% cloud spell damage, and then 50% radius, increased radius. So that's super helpful, especially when the battalions are kind of grouping up. It covers all of them very quickly. Now the cool thing is, because she buffs the Panthers, this relic, if you have it, and if you don't have it maxed, I highly recommend you focus on this one. It's where'd it go? Come on. So of course, this one, Venom Seed. Now I don't know why it has only 2. It should be 3 because it's a 4-star, but it just gives you 2 poison cloud spells. which is also helpful. The more free spells you have, the easier it is to speed raid. And then, but the Panthers are getting some critical and health. And so those are the 4 essential ones I'm using. And then after that, I'm going to be using this Max Dragon Slayers for the Panthers. And then this one for some more damage and stuff. Oops. No. So that's it. That's what I'm going to be doing. And then here's the other thing. Now, normally people go in with all Panthers. One detail that I'm missing that I want to bring up is that I go half Panthers and half Storm Maidens. The reason is this: sometimes the Panthers clump up in front of a Goliath or in front of another Panther, and it doesn't do any damage, which chews up your time. So by going in half and half with Maidens, the Maidens will take out those Panthers or Goliaths to save you those additional sweet 3 or 4 seconds. And then, if you want, yeah. So this is it. So this is going to be the build that I'm going to use. Just see how quick this she goes through them. They're gone. Yeah. So what's that? Damn. Okay, not as fast on this map. That was what, 12 seconds?
I don't go fancy for the poison spells, mostly because I don't have any of those relics. But I definitely buff Panther damage enough that even when I'm speed raiding, when they start to clump, they crit, or they do enough damage to kill it so that they don't actually just sit there and clump up.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. Well, I'll try that one then.
It's just the way I done it because, back then I didn't have all those relics, so I
Yeah,
never
that makes
focused
sense.
on the poison part. I focused on the troop damage.
Troop damage. Yeah, I think my build's definitely just going for more of the for what you would call it, for spell use. Yeah.
And going for the troop version is more of an auto attack compared to
I
constantly
see.
having to place so many poison clouds.
Very cool. Okay. Well, let's try that one. Hold on, let me read chat real quick. So it says, ¿y crees que Nergal sigue siendo? Oh, dude, Boxer, Nergal es, yeah, él siempre va a seguir siendo muy bueno para atacar. No te recomiendo que pases. No pienso que sería necesario el subir el prestige de él más que el nivel 1. Pero si digamos en esta etapa de tu tiempo con el juego, él es el atacador primordial tuyo, entonces sí te recomiendo que le subas el prestige, porque es bueno. Pero sí, él sí. Y también te recomiendo, si te gusta usar las panteras mucho, que también te recomiendo que busques cuando ofrezcan a esta Seganga. Ella buenísima. Headbanger, Venom Seed as well. You said something else. Toxic Rune. I don't have that relic. How do you get that relic? Nicker. Oh, what the fuck? There we go. Bro, I didn't know I didn't give you a wrench. Anyway, Nickerman. Come on, help us out, dog. Panther crit. Yeah, Panther crit, yeah. Toxic Rune? Do you have that relic, Pisces?
Toxic Rune? I don't think so.
I don't think I've ever seen that at an event, dude. I'm sure it's been on an event, but I don't recall it at all. Toxic Rune.
I'm gonna build my budget, because I haven't built it in a while.
Ooh. Toxic Rune. I like this relic. So it gives look, 11, 12-second battles. That's not bad at all. Not too bad. So if you're, especially when you're just trying to grind, right? Not bad at all. And the good thing is that both maidens and panthers are really fast. So let's see. Oh yeah, definitely panthers are faster than these. Let's just hit him with the poison cloud, right? Boom. Took a little too long. Oh well. Toxic Rune gives 30% Titan army poison damage, 3 more poison clouds, and 40% Titan health. Wow. This is a good one for what's his face, for Jin Shu. We're gonna speed raid with Jin Shu? Hell yeah. Boxer. Mira, bro, ¿sabes qué? Te recomiendo que no tires mucho los titanes de 4 estrellas. Ya. Rebusca información sobre cuáles te gustaría deshacerte. Pero lo que sí te recomiendo es utilizar todos los de 1, 2 y 3 para subir de nivel a los de 4. Porque ahorita en este momento, como no has desbloqueado Prestige, sería bien acumular muchos de 4 estrellas que no utilizarás, porque cuando ya desbloqueas el Prestige podrás subir a cualquier titán nuevo en niveles altos de Prestige, porque tendrás suficiente titanes de 4 estrellas guardados. So yeah, mejor no fusionarlos ahorita. So yeah, I got my toxic during Theaters of War. Oh, that must have been when Theaters of War was at its best, huh? The one that offered, they offered it during Artemis. Of course it offered during Artemis. I don't even remember that. Oops, sorry, doing too many things at once right now. Let's see, just grabbing some souls. Okay, chat, what do you got going on? There we go. Yeah, el prestigio. Yeah, bro. Yeah, tienes que tener mucha cautela con quienes, con cuáles titanes deseas utilizar para eso. Entonces, sí, no es difícil el no poder, desbloquear el prestigio, pero de aquí a cuando ya llegues, pienso que es a nivel 20 de tu castillo, tendrás una colección muy, grande de 4 estrellas y todos los podrás utilizar para, ¿cómo se dice? Prestigiar ya al titán que deseas. Y para, digamos, ya son nivel 16, 4 niveles de castillo. Pienso que sería unos 2 meses más. pienso que en 2 meses ya llegarías a ese nivel adecuado para desbloquear. So, yeah. So. Y por ejemplo, ya para ese entonces también los esqueletos estarían a nivel 21 y ROSTAM tendrá se te va a hacer más ¿cómo se dice? Te va a beneficiar más porque los niveles de tus esqueletos están más altos. So just be careful. Let's see. No, go this way first.
I think I have the build that I pretty much had before.
Okay.
So I have Dragon Slayer.
Okay.
Bitter Dirks, Mount Armor, Orb of Death, Ornate Urias.
Yeah, Ornate. Yeah.
And then I actually used to have a 3-star Bitter Dirks on as well. But since I don't have a 3-star no more, I put Toxic Charms on. For the extra 50% damage.
Okay. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see. How am I gonna get more damage from them? But all these ones that I have, except the staff, actually is the only one that doesn't give any damage to them. And my Panthers are level 24. That's fine. I'll just use them as it is. La niña del pastel. No, Boxer, no he visto ese video.
You see, back then I didn't have as high as troop levels as I did now.
What are your troop levels at right now? I mean, your Panthers.
My Panthers 21, I think.
Really?
Yeah. And back then it was lower, but I just started my castle upgrade to 22 soon, so.
Wow.
2 weeks from now, it'll be upgraded.
That's crazy. Yeah, I had Banger. I do have both of those. And maxed. Okay, let's get the community involved. You guys are out there. If I'm trying to speed raid, what other relics do you guys think I should use? I feel like I don't need this one. Even though Venom Seed does give me 2 clouds, I feel like I could take that one off. You know what? That's a damn good point, Headbanger. I should use Panther Muzzle. Here's Panther Muzzle. Panther Muzzle is a really good relic, dude. Oh yeah, 80 damage. Fuck, that's a lot, dude. Dude, the Panther Muzzle could almost be like a 4.5 star, almost like a 5 star.
Yeah, I unfortunately missed the Panther Muzzle.
Oh,
so.
Darn. Gotta release
And the only reason why is because back then I didn't have enough saved up.
Oh, I see.
Because I think I did the event before that or something. So like it was, I think the Panther Muzzle came out when Seguin was reskilled, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the first time it was introduced.
Yeah, because I think I did the event before or something, or I was just still saving up, so I would not be able to do it. So I had to join an event team to get a Seguin.
Damn.
So I never really did the event. I just did enough that I could get it for the team.
Okay. You know what? I can also get rid of. Oh, but the Cocko Pendant does give him a really healthy boost in range. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's see how that works.
Well, you don't really need range resist.
Yeah, you're right, huh?
Just putting that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the only time you'll need range resist if you have low level troops or if you're fighting an actual defense.
True. Very good point. Okay, so then that one's out. We can do that one. I'm going to increase the damage. What about, let's see. We'll get rid of the cloud. Oh, but it lose 50% cloud duration? That's not that. Okay, that's easy to give. Totally easy to give up. Okay. So we could use. Hold on. What up? No, she's
So
void.
what did the top row pendant do again?
What does it do? It gives Titan Troop 50% Titan Troop poison damage, 50% poison cloud duration, and 24% Panther range resist.
I think you should keep that one. Now, does the Staff of Poison dude give you damage or no?
No, that one's just all for empowering the spells. That's what's taking out the range units or the battalions quicker. And then the poison book one is giving me, so I have a total of 9. I need. Oh, you know what I should use? I should use. Not Dory, huh? That one's 50% damage and armor piercing. Forest carving. Ugh, there's too many resistances. I need more damage. What about? Let's see. Oh, I have a Ornate Uraeus. Gives it more damage. Yeah, that's a ton of damage. Let's do that one. Should at least get to 10,000 damage right now.
Yeah, 60% Panther damage, 12% critical. Pretty decent.
Yeah.
I remember some people, when they were doing the Watch It event, they didn't want to go all the way for some of the relics. And I was kind of sitting back and I was like, well, the one relic you can get there was Horde Health and Horde Resist Fire and Physical. I think that's the relic. And I was sitting there, I was like, it gives you 2 resistances at 40%.
Oh yeah.
Why wouldn't you go for that relic?
That
you
one,
know?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That one's the that one's like the headdress or something, right? It's like a pharaoh headdress looking thing. Yeah. That one's really good. I didn't realize how that was in the same boat of that saying, oh, it was a dumb relic, and then I realized, wow, that's a really good relic.
Yeah, because as soon as I saw 40% resist to fire and physical, I'm pretty sure it's physical. I know it's for fire for sure.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, well, it's obviously a good relic, because, you know, for Horde, you know, you'll survive more.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm debating if I have to use that on my build. I probably won't have to for ROSTAM. I'm really curious because I haven't tried to start a build for him yet. So
you know,
as soon as I get my relics max, I will.
Yeah. Pharaohs. I think it's called the Pharaohs something, huh? No.
Yeah.
Pharaoh's names. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that's actually going to be a really essential one. The one thing that I've realized that was messing up a lot of the people that were attacking ROSTAM was that they weren't able to take the hits because the Horde, you know, they deal a big punch. So I think that if you, and that one, and the reason I'm saying that is because that Pharaoh's Nemesis adds 60% horde damage with 40% resist against physical and then 40 against fire. So I think that could really help out. 60% damage is a lot, dude. Normally you would say 50, but you know what I mean? Let me see. Chat said something. Boxer says, hace poco compré una paquete de 2000 gemas divinas.
Oh my god, I thought it had horde health.
No, it should have had horde health. That would have been great. But the thing was, when it came out, it was...
The damage is even better then.
Yeah, exactly. And you said this one came out for Sobek, correct?
What?
Was it this relic was released for the Sobek event?
No, Wadjet.
Wadjet. Oh, okay.
And the reason was because she buffs both Panther and Horde, but she's technically a Void Titan, so.
Okay. Boxer says divine. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Boxer, eso es bueno. Yo utilicé esa reliquia. Is that right? Yeah, reliquia. Mucho con Cronos. Le da mucha fuerza a los arqueros. Y también les da un poquito de ayuda con el health. Oh yeah, dude. It's a good relic. Oh, Austin Bird, you gotta get the essentials, man. Make sure you get Bone Sword maxed. That's an essential one to get. In our current state, I would say that if you get Ragged Pauldrons, anything... Actually, Austin Bird, I highly recommend you get a Ragged Pauldrons resist against poison and earth, because I have a huge feeling that the corrupted Panther and then the corrupted the corrupted Panther and the corrupted Goliaths are gonna destroy Horde. So you're gonna definitely want to have those set up and ready for you when the corrupted Horde the corrupted Horde go against corrupted Panthers and Goliaths. Oof. It's brutal. Hey, snack.
For now, the Ragged Pauldron with lightning resist is very important.
Oh yeah.
Because we probably won't be getting the poison or earth dragon slayer till next year.
Oh yeah, very true. But get a head start while you can. Okay, Austin Britt's mentioning and confirming he's got Bone Sword in Pauldrons. He's got physical and lightning. Yeah, well then if those are the ones that you have, I would say definitely work on lightning, because there's abominators out there still. Rostam's crazy on defense, man. Crazy on defense. Well, actually, how much time do we have left on the event? Here going. We have an hour and 45. Let's see. And then we have... Yeah, an hour and 45 before season change. Nice, dude. Everyone did such a great job. Can't believe it, dude. I look at these rewards, right? Nope, oops, wrong section. And I'm thinking, you know what, dude? For the amount of gems people spent to, attack, and you're only getting 560 at the end of a season, I feel like that's such a... It's really nothing. These numbers really got to go up higher, dude. Like, first place in Champions League should be at least 2K. And then maybe just knock it down by 200. Up until maybe, yeah, so let's be like 2K, 1.8, 1.7, 1.6. Yeah, dude. And that's it.
You talking about regular gems?
Yeah, regular gems, not divine gems. I think that would, man, dude, talk about jump starting activity, you know?
Yeah, I think we should increase the regular gems. Now, when they added divine gems, that was nice. I think they did kind of increase regular gems, but I still think it should be a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, bro, if the free-to-play players aren't kept motivated, it's not going to really benefit this game at all, you know? And red gems are even probably more valuable than divine gems for people who grind a lot. So, and it only benefits the game to have more activity. So throw them into the community, man. Hook us up. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? This is fun, but I want to get to 1.4. So I'll go back to ROSTAM and also get him a little bit more, XP. ROSTAM. Let's see, where are you? There's this one.
What up, Dark? She gone?
What's up?
Hey, brother, what's going on, man?
Not too much, man. Been traveling today. I'm over in Ohio today.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Just finished up my souls for the team.
Ooh, how'd that?
Ready to hit the sack here soon.
Yeah, same.
How you guys doing?
Good, man. Good. Just hanging out, just chilling. Just throwing in a couple souls before I also call it a night. And I'm super stoked and ready for conquest, man.
Yeah, me too, dude. Even though I'm not too sure I'm gonna level, since from grinding so much in this event, I've leveled up pretty much all my relics.
That's a good problem to have. Shoot.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
Pisces,
I know how
man,
you
you're a
feel.
beast.
How
Dude.
so?
This guy. Dude, 50K, bro. Pure grind. You're still throwing in some souls.
If I had the resources, I would have hit 60.
I know. And I'm glad you didn't have the resources. We still need you, bro. We didn't want you to go crazy and lose you.
It just means there'll be another time where I do it and I will hit 60.
Yeah, dude. Which event? What event do you think you'll do it for? Because it's got to be a good one, bro. You can't just do it for a random ass event. You know what I mean?
No, I know, but one of the major things has to be the portal surge.
Oh,
And
that's
they
true.
don't do portal surge often, so yeah. Because I dumped 45,000 or more gems into the portal surge, and that's how I had so much portal stones that I could do it.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah, that portal surge is key, man.
Finding-
Getting that discount really helps a lot. And then if you double up on it and get like the gem packs at a discount, you're just getting discount on top of discount.
Yeah, man. They got to do that. They got to keep it coming, man. Keeps the game alive, you know?
Finding ping pong partners was such a pain because after a while they would drop off and I'm kind of like, I'm still going, okay. So I switched through so many ping pong partners, but then there was like a few that were just really good because they stayed on for multiple hours with me and like totally got a lot of grinding done like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard you tell me that you get, you can find players that are there for like 5+ hours, dude.
Oh yeah, those are one of the best especially if we both start speed rating. It gets super crazy.
Wow. Austin Bird's saying that he needs to get those Babushka's trinkets, skeleton resist against. Oh, absolutely, that is a must, dude. I think this is definitely one of those conquests that I can not say enough that it is a must do because of the benefit for that Babushka's trinkets. And a lot of the segment, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, segment's not meta, but she's still, if you have the right build, she is not easy to take down, man. And she will eat up your time and chew up your troops. And a lot of the essential, the good builds have Babushka's trinkets as part of the relic setup, so it's definitely a must.
I know I avoid Sekhmet even on PP lands, man. I'm like, forget this. It's not worth the time.
Yeah, dude. No way, bro. Sekhmet is it's brutal, man. And I think the funniest ones are, I think that I went against one that had all grenadiers. And I was just like, why would this guy, this player do that? I'm thinking, whatever, I'll just crap all over this one just for fun. And dude, no joke, I ended up realizing that I need to just make sure I read the fine print for the skills, because I was pretty much just giving that player more troops, because as soon as mine dies, that turns into one of the segments, And then it got to the point where it looked like I had won the fight, and I was down to like the last minute and a half. And when her invoke starts to really kick in towards the end of the fight, then my troops start taking more hits because their health is going down. So then as mine are starting to die off little by little, hers are still regenerating. And I ended up just getting losing the fight because all her troops kept healing up and stuff. So Segment's definitely a good one, man. It's interesting. But you got to get that high prestige though, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't happy with Chance, because he threw it on I'm pretty sure he threw it on a ping pong land. He threw a max segment, and I didn't realize he had it on there because I was speed rating, and I lost a use of a 3-star booster.
Oh, that's the worst, dude. That's the worst.
That's brutal.
I was so pissed because that's like 10 battles in one, and I lost it.
Yeah. That's brutal.
I hate when I forget to take off a freaking relic like that. You do something, you're like, you're battling, you realize you just wasting your relic.
That so many times. Conquest is one of the ones I did the most too. Because I would have the Conquest relic on, and then I would go attack regular lands, and I'd look at my relics and it goes, oh shit, I just wasted that.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure everybody's done it once, at least once, where they wasted a boost relic.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's happened to me too many times that I'd like to remember about, but
it's almost like a rite of passage.
Right? Yeah, it's like you're not an official, DOT grinder until you do this. It's like, it's the worst. Zarkoon saying he got blood vial from the bone dregs. That means you pulled from the altar. Zarkoon, I would have suggested you not do that, only because there's a high chance that blood vial gets offered in an event, and you could have probably ground a couple thousand souls for it instead of pulling. And I think I would just suggest you save to the end of the Halloween thing to pull from the altar. Because if you can definitely use one of those 4 stars for prestige food, or I guess my choice would be Wadjet if you want to get a good speed grinder for a future use. But if you want to just pull from that, then go for it, I guess. But
See, I've been debating if I should get Wadjet, because I was kind of, weaving towards Krampus because I don't have him. But like, I'm debating if I should get Wadjet just for the prestige part.
Yeah,
Because
that's.
I don't know if Krampus will be a boost Titan or not.
Yeah, that's the other thing, because they broke that routine, or I guess that pattern, when they didn't offer Helga as the 1.4 for this weekend, which normally
it should have been.
It should have been, right? Because that's always been their way of doing things. I hope that she's a 1.4 for this next weekend, because it makes me feel pretty stupid that I was like trying to finding ways to pump people up to try to get her, because that 1.4 for grinders or anybody in general is huge, so for her not to be a main use for the following event after her event was just kind of, I think it was just a silly little mistake or change or whatever.
Yeah.
So
as soon as I saw she wasn't a 1.4 booster, I instantly put her as prestige food to Zabava.
Well, there you go. Yeah, Zabava's prestige is also fucking insane. My goodness, dude. Way too much. It's way too much. Let's see. But that's also a good point, because I don't have Krampus, and I do need him for that Pantheon. So I guess that's going to be my choice because of what I need to get accomplished, so...
There's no way I can do that Pantheon because I don't have any of those Titans. But I was debating if I should get him just because I don't have him, or if I should do Prestige Food. The only other thing I could think of is perhaps I should go really hard in Conquest and try to do top 500 for the second Baba Yaga.
Yeah, that's also an option. I mean, trying to get for top anything in Conquest for anybody is going to be good, because you're going to get so many battle drops from it, all that grinding and stuff.
Yeah. One of the biggest parts is if we get good drop rates for the warp stones, because I've done Conquest where the drop rates are just sucky, and even when you do 1,000 some battles, it's like you're still having a tough time getting there.
Yeah, dude, it's not. Just that's the worst, dude. When the drop rates are all funky, man. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case starting tomorrow. That's gonna make it so much more difficult. Because I'm going full blown on this fucking Conquest. I need that Babushka trinkets. I need Baba Yaga for the Pantheon.
Wait, is the bushy trinkets in the Conquest?
Yeah, it's in level. It's a level 10. Plinth 10 reward.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
I forgot. I didn't pay attention to any of the relics they put on.
It's just normal that they're not that good. I
looked at the Titans. I was like, oh, prestige food.
Yeah, no. Trust me. I yeah. Makes complete sense. I'm looking at it right now.
I actually have to keep a Baba Yaga just for the Pantheon. So whenever I can get a Runa, then it would be nice, so I can actually finally get a what's it called?
Yeah.
I can't think of the relic.
But it's interesting though, because the way the leaderboard is set up for Conquest, the leaderboard awards, it also makes it very difficult for you not to get an Almorand or a Baba Yaga, because you have to fall in the bottom in the 1,000 to 2,000 range to get 1,000 gems, and as long as you're above 1,000 in your ranking, you're gonna get an Almorand level 5, and then it's like from top 500, it's all Baba Yaga.
One thing that drives me nuts about Almorand is that he boosts skeletons and grenadiers, and then his prestige prestige skill does Imperials. And I'm kind of sitting there, I'm like, why the hell would you give him that?
Okay.
Oh, because he's an Ice Titan. Who gives a crap? Look at his skills. Why would you buff Imperials with the prestige skill?
Yeah, it just reminds me. Do you remember how
that reminds me of the old what was it?
I know you're gonna say the name.
Volstan.
Yeah.
where you buff the 3 different human troops. You couldn't get just 1 or just 2. No. You get 3, and it was so random that it was completely useless.
Yeah, that Volstan was by far, that old Volstan was just the worst I've ever seen. It was terrible. I thought you were also going to mention what's his face, Jotun. Remember when he used to buff what was it, Goliaths, Imperials, and then Panthers. Do you remember that?
Wow, it's been I don't think of Jotun very often, so it's been so long.
Yeah, they don't. I
remember Jotun. Wasn't Jotun the 30K event?
Yeah, he was.
It was like the first 30K event.
Something like that. And it was like, I think it was a couple days long. It wasn't over the weekend.
Oh yeah, it was like 5 or 6 days.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of sitting there, and now if I think about it, I kind of like, I can do 30K in like less than 2 days, so.
That's insane. Well, dude, if you, Pisces, I mean, if you did that, I think being able to have that, I guess, now level of grinding, I would almost suggest you go for those individual leaderboard events, because you could definitely benefit from getting those DGs, man. You don't think?
Well, I mean, yeah, but you know, you also gotta think of the gem cost to do it.
Yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting that part. Yeah.
So let's say 19,000. Let's about, if you have 1.4 boost Titan, thousand 300 some battles, perhaps. I think that's about it. Yeah, let's say 1,400 just to make it easier.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so stoked for Conquest. I'm not even kidding. I don't know who I'm going to use for Conquest, though. I tend to use Sagunga, just auto-raid everything, and she just destroys every plinth. Or I might use...
It's about like 25k gems to pure grind it.
Really?
If you're using gems for Portal Stones. Now, it does cost a bit less if you keep it refreshing. And if you... trying to think. And if there's Portal Stones in the event, it makes it easier. But yeah, but if you're pure grinding, no boost relics with a 1.4 to do 19k, around 23 to 25k gems.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, and that's kind of why, you know, most people don't do that. Now, if I were to do it, I probably would use the event tokens in it just to speed it up and use less gems.
Oh, man. I don't even know. I don't even write my list down. I don't even know what I'm going to be working on for Conquest. Oh.
I know what I'm working on.
Oh, darn it. I hate not going into Conquest prepared. Okay, I need to stop real quick. What's on my Achilles? Because I was working on something he had on. Okay. Oh, that's right. My Panther muzzle.
Yeah, one of the nice things about all the grinding I did is I got quite a few relics done. Like I said, I got my Dragon Slayer from 5 to 10. I completely maxed 4 4-star relics. I got another 4-star relic to level 7. So yeah, it was really nice. Now, I leveled up all the new relics. It was like I didn't know what to do, so I just leveled them up.
That's awesome. That's a good one, dude.
I was super lucky on my last video I posted that I was able to pull a Divine Touch, the 5-star relic.
There we go.
So that's gonna be one of the big things I'm working on for Conquest.
Ooh, I love Divine Touch, man. It's a good one. I really enjoyed using that one on
Paladin relic, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I enjoyed that
and
one
the
with.
Only thing, yeah, the only Paladin that could probably benefit from it is Freya. But my Freya is only level 5, so.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. Because come to think about it, that's giving the Spearman a huge boost in damage, you know, and health.
And a huge boost in health.
Yeah.
Also resist range, so.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, because I think the Divine Touch is better than the Asgardian Blade on Freya. Just because the health is very big, because it's a base multiplier, I think. This is true health, so.
What do you guys think the new 5 stars are going to look like?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's definitely going to be something I can't get for a while.
But I found it interesting that they get that they had this like conquistador feel to the golden 5 stars. But I felt like the golden 5 stars didn't get that much hype or attention because they're just so expensive, you know. The original set and the Norse, I feel, are still the best ones because they're just so easily attainable.
Yeah.
But
the first set is easily attainable. It buffs the troops quite a lot. So like, it's almost completely useful no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
Like the only time you use some of the Norse ones, you know, as Guardian Blade if you want to keep the Paladin Titan alive, Trickster's Blade if you want to keep the Titan alive, you know. The Guardian one is for melee and range resist, you know, which is absolutely crazy. I kind of wish I had that one. Mjolnir is specifically for the Titan, you know, so like half or more of the Norse ones are just for the Titan, while the first generation, besides Shadow Dancer, is for troops.
Yeah. You know, thinking about it right now, I feel that maybe those new 5 stars could probably lean more towards providing like an invoke skill, like a little standard one, you know, because I noticed that with the Norse and the golden 5 stars, they did a lot of countering towards Omega summons, and I think that I realized that with Actian arms, it provided a slight little like band-aid to defense with, like, you know, automatic guardians and stuff, just because it was adding, you know, some armor to them and stuff like that. But then anything that was more meta, for example Necrosa, really benefit from that, you know, from that skill. So maybe those new ones, it'll just probably be like some sort of like invoke where it's like some sort of spells auto casting every 10 seconds, like the warrior ring, you know. You get that like every 10 seconds you get elemental resist or something like that. I don't know, could be possible.
I can see that. I mean, because that was one of my thoughts when I saw those new Pantheon relics, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I kept thinking, like, that's a sneaky way to make some of those old Titans that are basically useless now kind of useful again. Well, I should say useful, but if you at least enjoy playing with them and you want to level them up, to make them somewhat relevant, add those relics on there, and now they all of a sudden have invoke skills, you know?
Yeah. And then again, it always just, soups up the meta titans during their release, because if they already have an invoke, then here's another invoke for them, so it just really empowers them, So yeah, it could be. Yeah, I think that could be an option.
The gold ones lost so much hype because there are not as many uses for some of them, because I heard that some of the gold ones, there are bad ones in there, and if you get a bad one, it's kind of demoralizing. But you look at the Norse are almost all good. You look at the 2K, they're all good except Shadow Dancer, So I think the reason was because they cost so much, and you could be disappointed by it. That why a lot of people either don't go for them, or they just don't have them because they don't save up for it.
Yeah, and that's a great point too, Pisces, because the other thing with the golden 5 stars that's challenging is that it can turn into a 2-skilled 5-star if you're getting attacked by a non-summoner. So, for example, like Sagunga, she's not a summoner, but she's got some great skills even till now. I think I still feel she's a damn good attacker. So yeah, that skill, whichever class you're attacking that could have a golden 5-star, that third one that's summoner based isn't is of no good because you're not summoning any troops. So I think that was probably one of the things that countered the hype for the 5 stars, or for the golden 5 stars, really.
I wonder if they'd be able to add the ability, like a 5-star that gives you the ability to summon troops. That'd be cool. Turn any Titan into a summoner.
I think that would be great, dude. I think it's probably something they need to do. Like maybe provide like 3 summoners based on the elemental or something like that. So that way, if you're attacking with an old poison Titan, it'll summon Omega Panthers or something like that. Or if it's your you know what I mean. I mean, they could do something super cheap. They could do something cheap where it's like it'll give you like 4 random summons, and then you're just stuck with like spearman and like an archer or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, these ideas would be great for them to implement. The thing is, that's the cool thing about 5 stars, is that they can get more creative with them because they're so exclusive and stuff like that.
So I do want to go back to what I was talking about, that I would need a Baba Yaga and Runa to get the elemental grasp.
Yeah.
Because I don't have an elemental grasp.
Oh, really?
So I think I could benefit from that.
Yeah, you gotta get the chicken foot.
You gotta get it, bro. You'll see a huge increase in defense with that relic alone. Has been, I think it's literally like the best relic I ever made in the game. When that thing got released, bro, defense was definitely looking much more alive than before.
Yeah, now the only thing I'm looking forward to is an event where Runa comes out. I wonder if they're gonna put her in the next conquest then, Just putting it out there.
They should.
Now, do we have any predictions of the skills of the Fire Berserker Dragon Slayer?
I just got the predictions I made in that video that I made on it, but I doubt they'll do it, because I'm
Oh, I didn't get to see your video yet.
Oh, no worries. Well, no, this is like my original prediction video when I predicted, because I tried to something to say, like the next 5 Dragon Slayers, right? So I had a Void Guardian, I picked Fire Berserker, Ice Champion, Poison Ranger, and then then the Earth, I think, was a Paladin. I'm trying to remember right now, but anyways. But the Fire Berserker, what I wanted was more of a high skill Titan. So this is, obviously they're probably not going to do this, but this is what I thought would be kind of fun, is have it to where the Berserker, you got to keep him alive, right? For pretty much the entire fight. So it would be a longer, this guy, it's not a speed raider at all. But then towards the end of the fight, 5 Omega or 5 corrupted Grenadiers would drop out of nowhere, and as long as the Titan is still alive, he would boost those things to insane levels. So the whole job, the entire fight, would be to kind of, to kind of gather up all the enemy troops and keep them all in place, but at the same time try to keep your Titan alive so that you can have your Grenadiers just do all the damage at the very end. So it'd be like kind of like a, I don't know, just something different.
Yeah.
Because Grenadiers are, I don't know. I'm looking at Corrupted Grenadier. They have the same problem as any other Grenadier unit, right? That if on defense, summons will just kill them. I don't know, man. I'm not big on Grenadier plays. I was trying to find some way to make it interesting.
It sounds interesting already, but it makes that thing though. It just it really adds the pressure when you're attacking that type of defense, which is another way of really, bettering defense in this game, getting creative with it too. So I think that's a cool one though. I like that. That's tight.
Yeah.
So should we go over that? So far, the first 2 Dragon Slayers have this aura type thing.
I think that
will we be expecting it with the other Dragon Slayers as well?
I think so. I think it's safe to say yes. I just feel that Zavava's is just ridiculously. The radius is just too much, and in the blog post, it's always subject to change. Blah 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 blah. But I think they had yes, they did mention that that what we were seeing in the picture was not final. However, what we saw in the picture in the blog is similar to what we see in game, and it's just an exaggerated amount. It gets too much, And I think that
we've seen the blog been wrong before. Just like how in the blog it says the aura would only buff up to 6 Stormains at a time. That don't happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, which
Well, one of the weird things is, because I think this is still right, when Zabava dies, her aura still goes off.
Oh, that's
but
normal.
If Rostan dies, his doesn't.
I thought it still did.
I think it's kind of weird. No, because if you watched some of the videos, when you kill Rostan right away, his aura doesn't go off, and all that elemental resist doesn't go on the horde.
Interesting.
So pretty much when you fight one, your job is to kill the Titan first, and then then group all the horde up and then lightning spell them.
Okay.
One of the biggest things I find funny with Rostam is his aura removes range resist on, anybody, any sort of enemy unit in his aura. And I'm kind of sitting there and I go, well, he doesn't buff ranged troops, so what's the benefit of, reducing their range resist?
That's a really, really, really good point. I never even thought of that. Does that even... Because, his skills are all focused just purely on Horde, correct? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I wonder. Well, because, in order for that range resist to really have an effect... I wonder. That's a really good point.
This is something that made me curious,
Well, yeah, dude, because if you're not buffing ranged troops, right? Then why would I want to prestige a Titan till whatever level I need to prestige it to unlock that feature? Especially prestiging something that is very, very difficult to.
Well, now when you get to the range resist, it actually buffs yours range resist and reduces the enemy's range resist. The only thing I don't understand is why do we need to reduce the enemy range resist? Now I get why they did it, just so they can have it plus and minus,
Yeah.
instead of, oh yeah, it's on one but it's not on the other. But it's still that just the weird part where we don't technically need it to reduce on the enemy units, just because obviously he's melee focused. But it was just like a weird little thing I thought of.
No, bro, it's a good one. It's a good one. A boxer's asking me if I believe that Rostam is much stronger than Hachiman.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Hachiman ya es tristemente del pasado. Yeah.
I mean, Rostam can kill Zabava with Trickster's blades, so
Yeah.
pretty sure he's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that horde does so much damage, though.
If the corrupted horde, yeah, or his horde, yeah, they do. Definitely.
Yeah, because even if you have max resist to all, melee, range, and elemental, dude, they still plow through you. As soon as they stick to you,
They're done.
either you have to use spells. If spells don't save you, you're dead.
That's too crazy, dude.
Yeah, so watching the original Aventador's video beating Rostam, he took, I don't know if he took it in his normal inventory, like 2 free spells or something. I don't know if he picked them up or something. And it was really interesting how he used the free spells and it was able to get his Zabava out of the horde. So it's almost like you might need a free spell or two when you go in, just in case you get caught and you need to get yourself out.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me of what would happen when I would go against Minotaur. And I had Artemis, with the Panthers and full physical resist and whatever. When you would be able to get a free spell from the drops during the battle, that's what usually helped me win quicker, because that free spell helped me pull out the troops and then have them charge through them. So I think that's definitely a way to go, because dude, there's no way of getting out of that little sticky situation without having a free spell.
So are you saying that if you want to stay out of sticky situations, you have to have a strong pull-out game?
God. Yes, Prometheo. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, Prometheo, why? Why do you do this to me at this hour?
You set yourself up for that.
I tried so hard to I don't even know. I was literally about to just say, "Hey guys, I'm gonna wrap up things in 10 minutes." That just would have made it worse.
That's fine. We can switch over to me doing a multi-stream if you want.
Are you gonna stream again after this?
I can pick it up. I'm going.
Nice, dude.
Anyone else who wants to throw their stream into mine, totally welcome. Churro, you could be the first.
Yeah, dude. I think I'll probably do it. I think I'm on Echo.
Varanic, way to lower the tone. Oh man, ouch. That's a low blow. Saying that I'm lowering the tone on a Churro stream.
No, never. Come on.
Oh,
Just
I don't know
messing
about that.
with you. How's it going? How's your weekend, Prometheo?
Good. It's good. I don't think we're gonna get top 50, but I'm alright with that.
Okay.
You guys were in there for a little bit.
Yeah, we were, but we didn't fill up, and our people didn't finish. Like, not everybody. So I don't know. I don't know if some of them were just destined to never do it, or if they took their foot off the gas. But If you don't have 50 players and they don't all hit the minimum, then yeah, it's hard to plan out an event.
Yeah.
Yeah, ERU's not filled either.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what happened. I tried recruiting this event. People just weren't biting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, one of the big things is when the event starts, most people are already in their teams they decide to go with. You know, so it's hard to find the late people. So
Yeah, the late yeah, it is hard, and sometimes you'll get lucky enough to find one, but it's not every time. But yeah, I'm surprised. Oh, people are probably burning out from events, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, it definitely feels like there was a bit of a burnout factor this event.
Yeah, I don't think it was
yeah,
good
I
timing
didn't
on
get
their
burned
hand.
out.
Oh God. Yeah, but then
I think it was because the 30K event last week, and then finding out Helga was not a boost. You know, I think that kind of demoralized people.
We combine that with them changing skills after their release too. I don't think people were too happy with that. The little perfect storm of people saying, "Forget this."
Yeah.
Dude, I hate how they're putting another 30K event right after this.
And it's a freaking 5-star. It's a good one too, man.
Yeah, I've already got a few copies of that one. I'm not going to be doing that event.
Oh,
Lucky.
I waited 2 years, or maybe longer, to get that one. Definitely want to get another copy of that one. Oh, it is conquest time in a few hours, huh?
Yes,
Yep.
I'm very excited because then I get to grind again.
Oh, I know, but I know you're gonna have fun with it. Shigon, you got any? I think you said a couple relics you were gonna be working on. Anything?
You know, like I said, I maxed out so many, but when I was thinking about it, I have a few 5-stars. So I might just finish those guys up that I haven't touched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. That's always a good idea.
Other than that, I don't have much at all. I mean, like I said, I've been grinding all these events the last few weeks. I pretty much just level up the relics as I'm going.
Yeah.
I've got all ROSTAM's relics maxed out already.
Oh
so,
my goodness, that's wild.
So now I just need to max him out. He's about, I got what, 4 more, right? I think, yeah, 4 more levels or so. And I have him maxed, put all the max relics on there. I don't know, prestige him up a little bit and see what he can do.
There you go. That's a good call.
It's always
Oh my
funny
gosh,
when
Rannick.
a new defender comes out and everyone goes and gets the Titan the first day or throughout the days, and they go, "Hit my garrison" in public chat.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna see tomorrow. And everyone's
I've seen it all the event, every day in the event so far. People were like, "Hit my garrison," and I'm kind of just sitting there. I was like, "Well, why would people do that during a soul event? You know, it's especially if you fail. You know, that could have gone at least 28 souls. You know."
Feranic, you're so funny. Fusion and Conquest tomorrow. I'm gonna take it easy. Hi, Feranic. You stress me out. Is it too meta for you, bud? Come on, bud. Come on. And then, Headbanger saying he only wants Bell of Despair from the event. Had 4 Stormbringers and forged 2 into golden axes. What? Well, okay. I had a maker. Wait, Bell of Despair. That's in next week. That's in next week's.
No, I don't think they ever posted what's in next. Unless it's in the...
Is it in the... I'm looking at the thing right now.
Because I don't think they posted what the next week's soul event relics will be.
They mentioned Bell of Despair in the Q&A.
Oh, thank you, thank you, PROMETHEO. Wow. All right. Well, there we go. Oh, Baba Yaga's in Conquest. Ugh. Need that chicken foot.
Yeah, in the Q&A it says, can you give us details on the Skeletal Storm event happening during Halloween? And the answer is, Skeletal Storm will see the return of Reaver, Cavalrax, and a set, alongside the 5-star Stormbringer relic in a new Finish Plus event. Yada yada yada, other milestone rewards, Wild Arrows, Heartseeker, Ancient Sling, Bell of Despair, and more. Wild Arrows is a good get too.
So pretty much it's a relic event.
It's a
Titans are
relic
just
event.
throw-ins.
Yeah, it's just a relic event. I'm hoping Cavalrax is at a pretty low number, and I might grab him.
Ooh, Calvary.
Yeah.
Calvi.
If I'm curious to see what the week after will be.
Ugh. Alrighty, I am gonna call it a night because Mr. Churro wants to get some sleep and have a little midnight snack. Mr. PROMETHEO, would you like to take over?
Sure.
Nice. Okay, hold on. Let me get your channel ready. But let's see. So, ooh, let's look at the leaderboard. That's always a good way to close things off. So the team I'm with was we're sitting at 26th. 50th place is at 1.2. Wowza. That's wild, dude. Now let's see who's number one. Oh, would you look at that? Beta Soul. They're at 2 mil. Damn, dude.
Yeah, I think if ERU was filled, we would definitely give Beta Soul a run for first place.
You guys already did. Look, they're only... Well, that's a pretty good one. Events are us. Oh, so I found out that that Team 300... I don't know if I already said this. I probably did in my stream on Friday, and I forgot. But they're a coalition of different teams that have that got together to complete events now, I guess. Let's see, okay. Right here. Okay. There we go. Mr. PROMETHEO's channel's right there. You guys can start hopping in there shortly. But anyway, we got Atacool up in there. New Order. Mystique Laud. Atacool. No event. Okay, that's fine. Kraken is in 16th. Wow. Momo Squad. Another Atacool.
Today, since I was done reading, I got a bunch of mini lands and I stayed open for some people. I've helped some people finish the event.
Nice. What the hell? Yar, you're welcome, very welcome, Yar. Whoa, what the hell? Why didn't this work? Hold on. Oh, that is working. Okay, now, okay, well, let's see. Tomorrow is Conquest and Fusion event, so I hope everybody has their Project Titans ready to go. If you don't, well, maybe you can take advantage of some grinding during Conquest, and then maybe have a little bit of a stockpile of fusion food available. But definitely want to take advantage of fusion events. Let's see. I believe Chef is streaming in the morning. I don't know what time. I think ZALON is following up midday. And I don't know who goes after. Maybe me. We'll see. I'm back on Tuesday nights. So I'll see you guys in 2 days if I don't stream on Monday. And then that's about it actually. But I just wanted to thank everybody for being here. PROMETHEO, Darth, Nickerman was in the chat. Keep an eye out and things. Thank you, Nickerman. Pisces Shark obviously is a great late night co-host. Headbanger, Feranic, Yar, Sarkoon. You had Boxer up in here, Austin Bird, and the whole boatload of people. Appreciate everybody being here. Excuse me. But I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Very good, Churro.
Out.
I'm about to do it. I'll see you.
Perfect. I'll see you over there, man.
Good night, man.
Good night.